Welcome, everybody, to the team call. I'm just wondering if this is working or not. Oops, yes, it is. Team call for September 18th, 2011. My name is TJ, and I have with me the lovely Gabby. Can everybody hear me okay? Hear us? I'm hoping everybody can hear us. Okay, great. Well, listen, I just want to say thank you for taking the few minutes out of your busy day tonight, tonight, whatever it is, wherever you are and whatever time zone you're in, to spend with us, because, you know, tonight's call is going to be a good one. It's all about making a difference. And, you know, it's kind of one of the things that most of us as human beings want to do. We all want to make a difference at some point, somehow, either in the world, in someone's life, or in our own life. And, you know, is it possible to make a difference? How do we do that? Well, you know, there's a number of ways that we can do that. And as I was thinking about tonight's call, it just kind of stuck out, this whole concept of making a difference, because there is so many different ways to do that. You can stand up for human rights. You can be an activist. You could stand up for values or for social justice. You can stand up for human behavior or well-being or principles. You can empower somebody. You can teach somebody. Mm-hmm. These are all ways that you can make a difference in the world.
Yeah.
And when I say that, that's kind of a broad statement to make a difference in the world, but maybe it's not the entire planet that you're making a difference, but maybe you're making a difference in your world.
Mm-hmm.
We all live in a house, and I'm going to call that four walls. So are we making a difference in our four walls with our family?
Yeah.
And then outside of the four walls, are we making a difference with our friends? And those people that I call the sphere of influence, those people that are affected by things that we say and do, and or in our social circle. Maybe there's people that we play bridge with. Maybe there are people that we are in a club with or an organization. These are all people that we have the possibility of making a difference. And I look at Beachbody, because as a personal trainer, as a fitness coach, as a health and wellness specialist, I look at the company Beachbody and I look at their mission statement, because to me, that says it all. And their mission statement for Beachbody is helping people to achieve their goals and enjoy a healthy, fulfilling life.
Mm-hmm. So
now break that down, helping people to achieve their goals. If that's their mission, to help people achieve their goals. And people have different goals in life.
Yeah.
Some of their goals are to get healthy, lose weight, make money, get out of debt, move to another area, get a bigger house, plan a child or a family. There's so many different goals, but if Beachbody's mission statement is to help people reach those goals, then as Beachbody coaches, that should be our mission statement too, shouldn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's funny, because I look at my life as a Beachbody coach, and I look at the people that I've affected over the last year, and the people whose lives they've affected, and then they've affected, and then they've affected based on that. And it's kind of a ripple effect. And when I say ripple effect, if you had a drop of water on the edge of your finger, and you let that go onto the ground, what's going to happen? It's going to splat.
Yeah.
But if you let that same drop of water go into water, what happens?
It creates a ripple effect.
Yeah. And it creates momentum that keeps moving and moving and moving. And in fact, long after the human eye has stopped seeing the ripple effect, long after, it still keeps going. No internet. And the neat thing about that is that even though that you're not observing it, even though that you can't see it, it's still going on. And so we need to be like drops of water. We need to be that powerful, small drop of water, but dropping it in the right place.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we drop it into sand or onto a sponge, what happens? Nothing.
Soaks it up.
Right. So you want to make sure that you're dropping that water into water.
Yeah.
Like to like. Be consistent with that drop of water. Make sure that you're dropping that drop of water every single day, numerous times a day. Because if you keep doing that, remember I said that the water's going to keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going, and finally it'll just kind of vibrate and stop.
Yeah.
But if you keep dropping water, what's going to happen? Those ripples are going to continue no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't post, if you don't share, if you don't invite for a day, 2 days, 3 days, what happens? Then all of a sudden that ripple's gone and you're starting all over again, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you want to keep those vibrations going. What are some of the ways that you can do that? Well, sharing. I mean, Beachbody's got, I don't know, 1,000 products. I don't know how many products they've got. They've got tons of products, anywhere from fitness programs to nutrition items to facial care and health and wellness, vitamins, products, everything like that. Share what we have to offer. Now, how do you share? We could tell people about them. We could sell people on them.
Mm-hmm.
But the best way to share the products that we believe in are to use them. Now, the best way to use the fitness programs is to put them in your DVD and try them and graduate from them. My first program I did back in 2009, I watched an infomercial on P90X, and I looked at the TV, Gabby, and I said, if those guys can do it, I can do it. And there's no way that they can do that in 90 days. Well, I went out there to prove them wrong, and I proved them right. In 90 days, I followed the diet. I did 6 workouts a week, and I did it in 12 weeks, in 90 days. And because I'm a product of the product, I'm continuing to be a product of the product. And I still post my before and afters. I still post my training when I'm at the gym.
Mm-hmm.
I still take pictures of me at the gym. And I still post that because I don't want that ripple effect to ever slow down. In fact, the more drops I drop, the bigger the splashes. And I don't want to have little splashes. I want to have big splashes. Oh, hang on a second. Am I still here? Okay. Another way is to use the products is not just the fitness programs, but also use Shakeology. Shakeology is the most incredible superfood out there. And if we're not using Shakeology and talking about it and living the dream and living the effects of Shakeology, then we're missing the boat.
Yeah.
Because people will buy Shakeology from you. They want to try Shakeology if you're doing it. So take pictures of yourself drinking it, mixing it up, blending it up. And make sure that you tell people there's a 30-day money-back guarantee.
You have no idea how many people I've had message me about Shakeology. Just last month, I believe it was.
Uh-huh.
I posted a status about how our kids like Shakeology and how I found it funny that only if they knew that it had this buttload of vegetables in it. And I remember a few people contacted me, two moms contacted me about Shakeology because they liked the fact that Lee Shake has vegetables for their kids.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's amazing. Again, making those simple little posts goes a long way.
Mm-hmm.
And you never know who's watching you. And perhaps you know someone that needs help. Perhaps you know somebody that you're trying to reach, that you're trying to connect with. I mean, we all know somebody like that. Do you know somebody like that? So how do you reach out? You know somebody that maybe wants to lose some weight. You maybe know somebody that's struggled before with fad diets, with yo-yo diets, up and down, up and down. You know somebody that's struggled, that maybe needs your help, but you just don't know how to approach them. You can't say, hey, so you want to lose 30 pounds? I can help you. Or, hey, buddy, you had guts getting pretty big of yours. I mean, that just wouldn't work, right?
Yeah.
It work with some of my friends, but so how do you reach out? Again, being a product of the product, being somebody that does that uses the product, that uses the Beachbody programs, that exercises all the time, and invite.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't want to just say, "Hey, buddy, you need to lose some weight." Just invite them. Say, "I'm doing a fitness challenge. Why don't you come and join me? It's fun. It's a blast." Talk to them about the products. Talk to them about Shakeology. Give them a sample. There's all sorts of ways, but we have to share and we have to invite. It's funny because, again, can you imagine there's 130,000, 140,000 Beachbody coaches in the system now? Something like that. So if all of us are dropping water at the same time, can you imagine what's happening to that ripple effect?
Huge.
So you know what? I might sit here in my little town of 4,000 people and go, "Well, I can't make a difference." But by using Facebook, by connecting with people on Instagram, by connecting with people in different social medias, I am making a difference around the world. And you know what? By connecting with other coaches and doing what they do, I am making a difference.
Yep.
It may not be the big difference that I want it to make right now, but it's getting there. And one day it will be the difference that I see it as. When Lindsay Matway started, I don't think she had in her head that she was going to change the world. I don't think she had in her head that she was going to, make $20,000 a week. But you know what? She is. And she's making a difference. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. I love this photo. And, Zig Ziglar said this, and he's one of the best sales guys ever. But this is so true that anybody can do this. And you as a coach can make a difference. But you got to start. You can't just sign up and think that people are going to contact your website and make all these orders through. That's not going to happen. I'm living proof of that. You got to create a fan page, or you got to post on your personal page all the time about what is great things happening in your life with Beachbody. Doesn't mean you're selling, but it means you're telling. You have to be consistent, and you have to use the products.
I have to say, it's so funny because TJ's making this call, and our kids are coming back and forth, but I'm laughing, and at the same time, it's a blessing because we're working from home, and they're like, we're doing these, and I don't know,
It's true, right? Kids are coming in and interrupting and disturbing us and stuff, but the funny thing is we get to work from home, and we get to sit in our living room and do this and conduct these meetings and stuff, and it is a blessing. It is really cool. Mm-hmm. I don't have to go out and dig ditches or work somewhere else. I can work right here at home. So, and again, I want to stress this because I can't stress this enough, to make Success Club your only goal each month. And again, how do you make Success Club? Again, by helping others, by reaching out, by inviting, by sharing. Those are the ways we do it. Can you make a difference? Absolutely. Can we all make a difference together? Absolutely. All you need to have is a little faith in yourself, because you know that your upline coach has lots of faith in you.
Yeah.
You know that we, as the leaders of Team Rockstar, have lots of faith in you. And you know that we, as just friends, we've gotten to know a lot of you guys over the last year. We're here to help. And we're not up a bunch of coaches that don't want to do the dribble. We're signing up people that are making a difference. Absolutely. And so I just want to say thank you to all of you guys. And, again, thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to listen to us tonight. I'm going to open this up. If there's anybody that wants to have any questions or comments about this or anything else, just unmute your mic and ask some questions. We'll be here for a few minutes. And I just want to say that you can make a difference, every single one of you. But you have to start, and you have to be consistent, and you have to just drop those drops.
I think consistent is probably one of the biggest factors in this. You know,
Absolutely.
have to be consistent because look at Lindsay Matway. When we first met her, she was, she was getting big. Her it was crazy to see that.
It actually is like tripled, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. So, anyways, listen, if there's anybody that has any questions, feel free to unmute your mic.
As always, Michelle has something to I don't really have a question. I just wanted to share with all the coaches something that was kind of cool this evening. I went to the mailbox, and the only thing in the mailbox were 2 Beachbody commission checks. No bills, nothing else, just 2 checks. And that was really awesome. And they were together, they were around $300, which is pretty neat to see $300 a week coming in between us. And I know it's just on the verge of starting to expand and grow. I can feel it. I can see what's going to happen. But that was really exciting. And the other thing I guess I would contribute is just how important it is to listen to the national coach calls. I've discovered how I can listen to them on my iPad while I'm heading off to work. I just sit it on the seat and let it play. But yeah, the last 2 I've listened to were awesome. They were just so great about both talking about building relationships, your challengers and your future coaches, and just building those relationships is the key to keeping coaches and to teaching coaches and keeping them as part of your team. And 2 team calls, I haven't heard this week's yet. I've heard the 2 previous ones, and they both had very, very similar theme. And yeah, I can see how it works. And I'm friending, getting new friends on Facebook all the time, and which is opening the doors to more people to invite to the challenge groups, and that's working out well. And trying to just strike up those casual conversations with people. And I should let someone else talk now. Okay.
Wow, Michelle, thanks so much for sharing. Awesome.
Wow, that is amazing, and I just want to say congratulations. Wow, that's a lot of money each week. Holy crap, you guys are getting there, right on. And it's very true. Those national calls on Monday mornings are so important, and they are so awesome for just giving us tips that we all need to know, but sometimes we forget. And I'll tell you, it's just they're just amazing. I always get these eureka moments for sure every time I listen to those. And also I wanted to say that Gabby is working on the Team Rockstar training site. Again, I told you guys a couple weeks ago that we're changing that site to a training website. There'll be some information on it, but it won't be showcasing us as coaches anymore. It's going to be basically for our team to use as resources for our new coaches and stuff, so that we can just get everybody up to speed real fast. So she's putting a lot of time, a lot of effort into it, and it's working very well.
And also, if you guys, if you have an idea of what you would like to see on that site, please let me know, so that way I can keep that in consideration and be putting that information on the site as well.
Absolutely. And Jake, it looks like you're trying to unmute yourself, but you can't because you didn't allow flash permissions, it says, on your computer. So that make sure that when it asks you to do all that stuff, that you allow it to do that. And then you'll be able to talk. So if you want to type your question in, we can answer it. Or if you got something to say, that would be great as well. So other than that, hey, thanks, Michelle, for sharing. Warren, you guys are just doing a phenomenal job, and I just can't wait till you get to Diamond. And Michelle, you're Emerald now. That is so cool. We've got some great things happening as well tomorrow, so check your back offices, guys. There's a big announcement coming up as well. And, just rock on. Keep doing what you're doing, because you're doing it well, and you are making a difference. And don't let anybody ever tell you differently, guys. And we're so proud of every single one of you. So hang in there. And I think we'll probably just end the call.
Yeah.
And if there's anybody else, then grab me before I end it. If not, thank you all for coming. The calls on Monday are recorded. You just have to go into your back office. In fact, I actually have an app on my iPhone, and it's called Podcast. And I've subscribed to the Team Beachbody Monday morning podcast. And so I don't have to listen to it Monday morning. It'll actually automatically be downloaded to my phone, and I can listen to it anytime throughout the week. And so if you subscribe to that on your podcast application, it works amazing. So I can basically drive into my car, turn on my phone, and I can listen to it then. So I don't have to be there Monday morning at 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So so that's a great question, Jake.
That's way too early.
Yeah. So get that on your phone called Podcast, and subscribe to the Team Beachbody call, and iTunes has it as well. So anyways, guys, I'm going to stop the recording now. Thanks every single one of you. Take care, and we will see you next week.